Okay, so remember I told you we are living and working on a farm in central Portugal? So today I thought, why not give you a tour? I'm standing in front of our cabin where we're sleeping, and I want to start there. It's very beautiful. This is the inside. So we have a nice full bed, as you can see. We have great storage options here, which we don't really use that much. And here we have place to put our stuff. There isn't a lot of stuff in here right now because most of our stuff is in the car. And this is a heater, basically a wooden heater, stove, chimney thing for the winter. And here we have some other shelves. These up here, it's not ours, this is from the owner of the land. And yeah, this is to give you an idea. And we put in this mesh, so you can see this mesh here, just to prevent bugs and mosquitoes from coming inside. And it does help a lot because you get the breeze inside without the bugs and mosquitoes. Let's continue. The next thing I'm going to show you is the toilet. It's a compost toilet, so it will be interesting for some viewers. So here is it. First, we start with the sink. This is where we, of course, like brush our teeth and everything. We have a mirror. You know, we need a mirror. And then we go inside. This is the shower area. It's very beautiful. The owners did a great job with the details, like the glass. And the beautiful thing about this shower is that it has hot water, and hot water come from coils, which I'm gonna show you. So when it's sunny, these coils, in my best explanation, I'm gonna try it, basically absorbs the heat. So you only have hot water when the sun is coming onto the coils. So it doesn't store the heat. So you can get like warm water, hot water on a sunny day. Yeah, so it's nice. And across from the shower area, you have the compost here. This is what we use to flush the toilet, and this is our compost toilet. Yeah, here it is. It's totally empty right now, so of course, because I couldn't show that on YouTube, but we fill it with leaves at the bottom. As you can see inside there are leaves there. I don't know if you can see well. And then when we use it, we just put the compost mix on top of what we do, our business, as we'd say. And as you can see, there are also some more beautiful work here with the glass. And yeah, these doors remind me of like cowboy movies because you can close them basically like this. Where is it? Something like this. So something like this, and you close it, and you get like also nice privacy. As I said, it's giving cowboy, cowgirl, cow movie vibe where the guy just walks in and like busts open the door. So that's the vibe. So let's move on. Here you have a yurt. this is from the owners. I won't show inside to respect their privacy because it's not ours, it's not something we use. So yeah. Across from the yurt is a cool banana tree. It reminds us of the Caribbean because if you are familiar with the Caribbean, we have a lot of bananas and a lot of banana trees. Okay, and close to the bathroom, basically across from the banana tree, we have pine cones. Pine cones, pine cone storage. This is where we come to get pine cones to start the fire on the wooden stove in the kitchen, which I will show you later. So we basically collect pine cones in the forest because these are pine trees. I don't know if you can see the pine cones up there already. And we use them to start the wood fire in the kitchen. And this is the kitchen, which I'm going to show you. But before that, I want to direct your attention to the chicken coop, the chicken house, as we say in Jamaica. Hey, chickies. Hello. Hello. So currently there are 6 chickens, and we lost 2 before, so we have 2 new ones. And this is their sleeping house basically. And let's check if there are any eggs. So there aren't any eggs today. Okay. And this area is basically like just fruit trees, like pear there, herbs, kiwi fruit, and this is a fig tree, one of my favorite fruits to consume at the moment. And as you can see, several of them are kind of ripening now, so let's get one. This looks good. Let's get one for Alex too. Oh, let's do this one. It's not so purple, but still nice. Lovely. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to open the figs and show you because they're very interesting. If you've never seen a fig before, you'd be a little bit surprised by how it looks. And yeah, I'm just passing the lemon tree right here. This is where we get our lemons, of course, to make lemon water or recipes that we use with lemons. And it's right across from the sink, which is where we wash all our dishes. Okay, so let's wash these figs. And now we arrive to the kitchen. Let's give it a good look. It's made from lime. And this door, Alex made it. So this was the old door here, and it was tearing apart, as you can see here. And then Alex made this door. So this is the kitchen. The architecture is really cool, what the owners did. Yeah. Alex is showing you how you can open these. All these you can open for air. This is where we cook, our wooden stove. This is where we keep our wood, the pine cones I told you about earlier. This is where we start the fire. And this part is the oven. And this is where we eat. Cool, huh? And it has everything you need, like all the utensils, even a mortar. This is one of my favorite equipment in a kitchen because in Jamaica we don't use it that much, like specific to this, but I love it. I mean, specifically these ones. We even have a coffee machine, but we're not avid coffee drinkers, so we don't use it. And we also have the traditional instrument here in Portugal that you use to make coffee. So if you don't know this, basically you put the coffee powder in here, you put water in here, like up to this line, and you screw it on. You put the top on, basically. I won't do it perfectly because I'm just showing you. Then it boils and the coffee basically steams through, like seeps through here, and then when you open it, you have like finished coffee. I don't drink coffee with caffeine, but still quite nice. So from the kitchen, this is Viking. Say hello. Hello. He always thinks there's food. From the kitchen, we have this herbs area basically with oregano, a lot of rosemary, and thyme. The thyme is kind of struggling a little bit right now, but it's good and the flavor and smell is quite strong. Next part is this area. It's a workbench. This is where Alex built the door, but also this is a place for sitting. And this is also like the place where we usually have lunch each day. So I'm gonna bring you like to the other part of the farm so you can see a little bit more there. And here we have grapes. There are a lot of grapes on the farm, and this is one area where you'll see some right near the kitchen, the lemon tree, grapes. Okay, look at the kiwis. This is my first time seeing how kiwis grow when I came on this farm. So this is it. I didn't know kiwis grew from the tree like this. See if we can find one in better light, but you see that? How they grow from the tree. That's awesome. That's super awesome. We're going down there. The farm is in total 4 hectares, and this whole area that I've been showing you is the 2 hectares where it's habitable. So the other 2 hectares is forest, and The forest now is like, some of it has been cut, like a lot of the trees in the forest are like have been cut because there was a big fire that consumed a lot of the trees and they started dying from the root, so a lot of them had to be cut down. But here where you see a ton of shrubs, this was, I would say, a little pond, but it's dried up but not complete, as you see, because a lot of shrubs and little plants are growing from it. But usually, like in the winter, there's water in there. And here I call the orange lemon area, I would say, or orchard, because you have a lot of different types of oranges here. Just super beautiful. See if we can find one. This is a lemon, much smaller than the other tree, but yeah, so much oranges. So you can see this type. The other area, I'm not the biggest fan of coming here because there's a little pond. Can you see it over there? And there are frogs always jumping out. Do you see the frogs in there? They're in there. Can you see them? They're right in the water there. Ugh. Yeah, frogs are not my thing. Woo! They moved. Let's go. So now we're going into the polytunnel, but I just call it the greenhouse because that's how I know it. And here you have zucchini that's growing. So beautiful. Tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes. A lot. More zucchini. Ton of tomatoes. Different types too. Zucchini. Aloe vera. Beautifully growing. More tomatoes. Look at this massive tomato. Oh my, wow. That's awesome. You also have leeks growing. There's one here that's a little bit half dead, but there were more. And this is one of my favorite spots on the farm because it's just so beautiful and like it reminds you of being in a film. So I love it. Go down to the other area where the pool is. And this is one of my favorite trees on the farm. It's also a pine tree because it's so beautiful, and the vibe, like when you're here, it just feels like I could shoot a scene of a film here. Yes, I'm always thinking about that because I'm a photographer and filmmaker. For those of you who don't know, you can check out my website, chantelangelica.com. But look how beautiful it is. Alex likes to come here very often, like every day, especially because it's so hot. But it's so beautiful and clean. So you can see the areas where the frogs live, and you have a lot of dragonflies. Don't know if you can see that one flying around. Do you see it? There. A dragonfly. And yeah, it's beautiful. I have to leave a little bit Jamaican in me. I wouldn't be true Jamaican if I was motivated to swim with frogs and snakes. My other favorite spot on the farm, and it's here. this spot, which is a combination of terraces. Well, terrace is just another name for levels. Like, look how beautiful that is. So you have one terrace, it goes down to another terrace, and it goes down to another terrace. And it's just beautiful. Let me give you another view of it. Beautiful. Yay! I'm free. I'm dizzy. This was the farm tour, and I hope you got to see like a good part of it. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. So you liking, sharing, subscribing, watching helps a lot. And if you're like too shy to comment, just leave a like. And if you're bold enough, leave a comment, like interact, let's talk, and yeah. See you in another video. Bye.